opURmic records and streams live original music. Live original music, and provides a platform for artists to launch their own micro recording label. It exists solely to empower musicians by building their fan base and providing a truly unique listener experience for the fans. Artists face the barrier of needing major record labels to get distribution and exposure in the market. opURmic is facing a barrier right now as well in the form of funding. By Q2 of 2010, we will have exceeded our current capacity and will need additional funds to scale. The central issue for independent artists is their inability to monetize and grow their music, as well as increase their exposure. opURmic solves this problem in 3 specific ways. First, we enable artists to monetize their music through what we term micro labels, and I'll get into that a little bit more in just a second. Secondly, we give direct access to the end users so they can sell their MP3 downloads to fans, fellow artists, and other individuals. Thirdly, we break down the reliance on major record labels for distribution of music. Now, to provide artists with these solutions, we take a unique local approach. Artists attend local venues that currently host open mic nights or singer-songwriter nights, and they get recorded there for free. Currently, we operate in 2 venues, Preservation Pub here in Knoxville, as well as the Warehouse in Tallahassee, Florida. Those recordings are then streamed online, and they're easily accessible to listeners as well as fans. And this really creates artist exposure and really gives them something that they're truly missing right now. Additionally, it gives access to listeners to really the newest music and most original music in the world. And really for the first time, people will be able to consume music on a regional level. You'll be able to hear the difference between music recorded in the Northeast maybe versus recorded in the West. And that's a really unique thing that opURmic does. And lastly, we enable artists to monetize their music by, again, providing them the ability to create micro labels. And specifically, this means that they can package their music together and then sell it. So let's say after 6 months, the average artist may have 6 to 10 pretty good songs. They can then bundle those songs together and sell it online and make a profit. Now to kind of analyze some of the drivers of the financial model, it's really built around this 90-10 ratio, which essentially means that 90% of all sales go back to the artist. opURmic retains 10%. And in 2010, we plan to be in 150 venues across the country. And initially, this may sound like a lot, but it's actually only 1 to 2% of total market penetration. Furthermore, 50 artists per venue on average would release 2 albums per year. And each artist would then sell 15 copies of each album. Now, based on these assumptions, we arrive at the financial model, where you can see projecting out to 2014, we're looking at $7.4 million in revenue and $3 million in EBIT. Now, it's important to note, though, that opURmic takes no technology risks. We're building on proven market characteristics that we know that individuals will pay for music to be downloaded online. So there's really no technology risk, and so we're just building upon that. Now, I'll show you how we're going to use the funding in just a minute, but first I want to show you some key industry facts and some validation points on our team. Of the 13 million songs on iTunes, 10 million of them have never been downloaded. There's more than 8 million artists that have published music somewhere in fragmented locations online. Now again, because there's not one central location, none of these artists are really getting any traction. So to meet this problem, we launched the first version of the website in January of this year. Around March, though, we began to realize that we really did not have the capabilities with the first website to really scale to meet the demand that we were seeing. So at that time, we had a team member begin development of the second version of the website, which will be released in early November. And it's built off of a SQL Server database that's going to provide far enhanced functionality for the user as well as the artist. Now, to give you a little bit of information about the management team, Matt Carr has recently participated in a $3 million VC raise for a local Knoxville company. He also has a background in M&A transaction work for private equity and hedge funds. Victor has 10 years worth of computer development experience and currently holds bachelor's and master's degrees in computer science. And Brent was really the key driver and the catalyst for opURmic. He's a dedicated artist. and really gave us the passion and shared that passion with us. It's really brought us to the point that we are today. And then myself, I assisted Matt with the $3 million VC raise at a local company and am a current MBA student at University of Tennessee. And so the financing that we're looking for is a $1 million equity A round in 2 tranches. The first would be a $250,000 tranche in Q2 of 2010. The second would be a $750,000 in Q1 of 2011. Now, the way we're going to specifically use these funds is to build out the artist monetization platform. And again, this goes back to the things that we were discussing earlier, the way that they can sell their MP3s and package that together. Secondly, we'll build 2 mobile applications. One will be for BlackBerry, one will be for iPhone. We're also going to build in some key a social networking integration that we really feel is critical going forward. And thirdly, we're going to hire 3 full-time employees, which are really going to be the facilitators for this new development. Now, these are some of the potential companies that we could see for a possible exit. You have MySpace Music, Yahoo Music, and Facebook. And actually today, Google announced that they will be releasing on October 28th a partnership with MySpace Music and really look to transform some of the current dynamics going on in the music industry for online consumption. So that really tells us that there's great potential in the space that we're playing in, and we really feel like we've got a lot of potential right now. Thank you so much for your time, and please let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to contact me. Thank you.